Welcome back, Truth Seeker. March 7th, 2019. The big news this evening: Manafort sentenced to 47 months in prison. He was facing as much as 25 years. Let's begin with the 47 piece. So, in the language of gematria, we've talked about this many times before. Manafort and Trump both sum to 47 and 88. The word judge also has gematria 47 and 88. The judge sentenced him to 47 months. He said 25 years was excessive. And think about the first Supreme Court Justice, Neil McGill Gorsuch, under Donald Trump. He was confirmed on April 7th, 4-7. The name Neil McGill Gorsuch equals 88. So these are very relevant numbers to the Trump presidency, from the time he announced he was running for president up to the present. It's no accident that Manafort's getting 47 months. Again, I have that campaign. What is 47? If you check the description of the video, there's even merchandise. What is 47? Coffee mugs, t-shirts, hats, etc. Here's some other relevant words that sum to 47. Sentencing, president, White House, government, authority, Republican, Democrat, DC. If you're new here and you've never seen the practice of coding numbers into words, you must not be much of a truth seeker. I've been pumping these videos out for going on 6 years now, showing how everything in our media, everything done by our federal government is scripted by this code and often around this number, 47. This was the number that clued me in to the fact that something was up with our media and numbers. If you just pay attention, even if you don't know gematria, even if you don't know how to decode words, you'll notice how often the number 47 shows up in news headlines. And by the way, the word news equals 47. So Manafort sentenced to 47 months. Comical, like I've explained, all of this is theater. All of this is contrived propaganda and distraction. None of this is real. Your federal government is not real. It's a bunch of puppets on strings fulfilling the wishes of their banker and corporate masters. So 47, it goes beyond today. Remember, it was August 21st, 2018 that the ball got rolling. That was a date with 47 numerology. On that date, Manafort and Cohen were both found guilty on 8 counts. 8 and 8. Manafort, Cohen. And, point out the same thing then. 8 and 8. Manafort and Trump, 88. August 21st was 88. The Republican Party's 88. Donald Trump, once upon a time, got the 88, endorsements from generals, from retired generals. Paul Manafort and Donald Trump, by the way, both summed to 138 like federal. Michael Cohen was 51 years old at the time. Michael also 138. See how this all works out here? Michael 51, 138. Federal 51, 138. Alphabetic order forwards and backwards. But the other big piece about August 21st, which I might have forgotten to put up there, 8 plus 21 plus 18 equals 47. It was a date with 47 numerology. And on that same day, it's when the Republican Duncan Hunter got a 47-page indictment. That was also on August 21st, 47 again and again. And for Duncan Hunter, it was comical because from his birthday to the date that he got the 47-page indictment was 108 days. And why does that matter? The Masonic logo, the capital G with the compass and the square, instruments of geometry around a capital G. The compass is set at 47 degrees. Geometry equals 108 with the alphabetic order and the reverse alphabetic order. You see? Perfect symmetry. Just did a video yesterday on geometry and 108. So 108 days from his birthday, he gets the 47-page indictment. You get the joke? It's all Freemasonry. It's all riddles. Freemasonry has their headquarters right there in Washington, D.C., the city named after the 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. Now, as for Manafort being up for 25 years and now only getting 47 months, his birthday is April 1st. Today's sentencing came 25 days before his birthday, okay? Trump equals 25. And this is another number that surrounded Trump. Time magazine at the beginning of his presidency said he could be the first president removed with the 25th Amendment. By the way, Pence equals 25, and Pence would have to be a willing participant in removing Trump. Time also equals 25. It was Time magazine that first introduced that subject. Again, back when Trump first took office. So, for the record, March equals 25, the month we're in. And in recent days, we've heard about how the QAnon psyop, QAnonymous, QAnon, however you say it, whatever it is, the psyop that it is that supports Trump, we've heard how it has the bestseller on Amazon. QAnon 25, Amazon 25, Trump 25. Notice how the media headlines, how they emphasize QAnon, which sums to 74. This article, all of these articles were published March 5th about how it's going to the top of Amazon. That was a date with 47 numerology. Again, Q is really all about Trump. You know, it's pretty much a psyop for the truth community that are still 90% asleep. They still believe in politics and government and political parties. I mean, if this is you, you're not awake. You know, you're dead asleep. You're not really part of the truth community. You're part of the psyop community, which is what Q targets. You know, Q is very politically divisive, very anti-Democrat, very pro-Trump, which means it's just part of the agenda. It's part of the, deception. It's part of keeping people in the box, not seeing what's really going on. And I realize Q has stolen the research that I've done and does push gematria, which is kind of nice because it gets it out there. But, they're using it in a false way. They're using it to keep people in the matrix, where I've shown people how this knowledge, and just realize no one was doing this in the world before I came along in 2013. But since then, I've been using it to help people see through the lies and deception, how government is fraud, how media is fraud. And Q's taking the knowledge and it's showing people like just these stupid, meaningless riddles, sending people on Easter egg hunts that go nowhere, and keeping them believing in Trump, which is a joke. But anyway, the whole Q thing, it's encoding. QAnon equals 74, like Masonic, like Jewish, like occult, like gematria, like English, like how 47 and 74 are the numbers of this gang. And their book was just published February 26th, the 57th day of the year. Scottish Rite 57, again, what's headquartered in D.C., Conspiracy 57. And by the way, the letter Q, it's the 17th letter of the alphabet. Mason is also 17. Let me come back to this Manafort sentencing. I forgot to talk about what's up with the judge. Judge T.S. Ellis. So notice the name T.S. Ellis, 96 and 48 like Freemason. Freemason sums to 48 in Hebrew and in English. Judge T.S. Ellis is also 73, like how today, March 7th, can be written 7/3, Mason 73. Judge T.S. Ellis, also 143, like Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. And with regards to going to prison and being sentenced on March 7th, 3/7, prison's 37. So it isn't hard to see what's going on. If you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers: the alphabetic order in reverse, and then the alphabetic order with numerology, and the reverse alphabetic order with numerology. You know these 4 ciphers, you'll see through all the riddles. And when you know the riddles, you just see how common and often and transparent they are. Again, it's no accident that I have a campaign called What is 47? Because once people learn to recognize that number, they realize just how often it shows up. It really is daily encoded into propaganda. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.